So next up, what we got is NFL game picks. You know, same as last week. I'm a list off I'm a list off games. Me and Evan's gonna go back and forth. We're gonna give our opinion on who's gonna win. So first up, we got the Thursday night game, Jaguars and Jets. Evan, I'll let you go first on this. Who do you think?
So I heard a stat about Florida teams in colder weather. It's supposed to be only 48 there. I don't know if that's really cold weather. The Jaguars are been on fire lately. Uh, but you got to consider home field advantage. This is a toss up to me. I just don't know. My gut feeling says the Jets, and I'm not sure why. I'm being honest on this one. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the Jets.
The only problem with picking the Jets is they are starting Zach Wilson again,
Right, right.
and I don't feel like that's a good option. You know, T Trevor Lawrence has obviously been better over the last couple of games. I gotta go with the Jaguars on the road.
Okay.
Um, so next up we got the Bills and the Bears. Evan, who you got winning this one?
Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. They keep rolling. I don't know if they have a clinching scenario or something, but Bears played a good game against the Eagles. They have another tough game against Buffalo. This one shouldn't be close. I'll take the Bills.
Yeah, my pick's Buffalo too. My assistant store manager at Publix is a Bills fan. I don't know if you're subscribed to this, but go Bills. Um, Next up we got the Saints and Browns. Evan, you can go first again.
So the both teams are weird. It's weird because the Saints are 5-9 and they have something to play for because their division's hot garbage. And then the Browns are 6-8, but they could still, I guess, climb in the wild card. I think they're a game back. If they won out or something. I think Deshaun Watson's picking it up a little bit. I think his play is getting a little better. The Saints have not really showed me anything all season that they can sustain anything. I'm going to go with the Browns at home.
Yeah, I feel like the Saints, only trick play is bringing in Taysom Hill, basically.
Right.
And the Browns having the Chubb, I think they could just win it all game with Chubb and beat the Saints.
Although
I
Nick
gotta go
Chubb
with the
has not
Browns.
doing been doing as much as someone who a fantasy owner of him. He stunk it up the last couple of weeks. We got to throw that in there too. But
Still gotta go with the Browns though.
yeah,
We got the Seahawks and Chiefs. Evan
in Kansas City.
in Kansas City, yes.
Yeah, the Seahawks really blew it. They started out hot and they've been losing a lot. Now they go into a tough part of their schedule. Kansas City at home, you can't bet against them. This could be close. Seattle's been playing good this year, but Kansas City will find a way to win at home in Arrowhead.
So Kansas City is favored by 10.
Hmm.
I I think the Seahawks are actually gonna cover. But I gotta go Patrick
I
Mahomes
got to agree.
and the
Geno
Chiefs.
Smith and them have been playing good this year, but they've really blown in the last couple of weeks. Yeah.
All right, so next up we got the Giants and Vikings. And I'll go first on this because I really want to discuss this one. So Vikings favored by 4. Um, I think the Vikings easily cover here. I I I just got the Vikings in a blowout. Justin Jefferson and Gavin Cook. Yeah, just get
Vikings versus who again?
them the football, and things will happen. Good things will happen.
Vikings versus who?
Vikings versus Giants.
Yeah, I think the Giants are pretenders. They do have a legit front seven, four-ish. I will say they dominated the Commanders this past week on Sunday Night Football. Put up a very impressive showing, but the Vikings are the better team. They will get the victory. Yeah.
Yeah. Next up, we got the Bengals and Patriots. Evan, who you got?
I think the just like I said earlier in the show that Bill Belichick is done. I think he will continue to lose. I think the Bengals are hot. They will go into New England and win comfortably.
You know, so Bengals by 3. Um, Jamal Chase, my bold prediction for this game, Jamal Chase gets 3 touchdowns.
Hmm.
Um, but
Could have used
my
that in fantasy
question,
too, but no.
I'm picking the Bengals in this game, but my question is, How short is the leash on Mac Jones?
I think they just start him the rest of it. I mean, he was their first round pick. Neither quarterback should. Bailey Zappi's had some flashes. Don't get me wrong. There's only 3 games left. They want to see what they can get out of Mac Jones. I think they'll keep him going. We'll see about that. Let's do it. Let's do a couple more games, Jake. Pick some highlight games that you got
All
for us.
right. You know, we got the toilet bowl. The
Okay,
toilet
toilet
bowl. We
bowl.
got the Broncos and Rams. I think
Yeah,
we got this one.
definitely the disappointment bowl. I would say too. Not only with the toilet bowl, both teams have really high expectations. I will go with the Broncos, simply for the fact that I think more players on them have something to play for than the Rams. I think the Rams have a lot of guys locked up. They can't really move them. The Broncos definitely could make some moves. And after this year, they're going to because they wildly underperformed. I think they're more motivated. I'll take Broncos.
Yeah, I'm only gonna pick the Rams because it's in LA. Um, yeah.
But
So
it will
I'm
be like
only
a Broncos
picking
home
the
game.
Rams.
Don't get me wrong. It will be orange all in the stands, but
Oh
yeah.
yeah, I definitely will. And probably the best game of the week. Eagles and Cowboys. We got.
This game would have meant more if Dallas didn't lose last week. Thank you, Jacksonville, by the way, for that. I will go. Um, I think the Eagles are just soaring too high right now. I know they were slowed down by the Bears a little bit. Jalen Hurts still had a great game. I think the Eagles are just going crazy. I don't see them losing yet. They will win in Dallas.
Dak Prescott lost me my fantasy matchup
Yep.
because of that interception he threw.
Wow. That sucks.
I am mad. Okay. I still gotta go with Dallas though.
Dallas. Okay. Believer in the Cowboys. All right.
I'm a believer in the Cowboys.
Let's do one more.
The um famous Christmas Day game, the early one, Packers and Dolphins. So obviously, I think you'll know who I'm going. Um,
Miami Dolphins. Miami
my
Dolphins.
one,
But I think the Dolphins will win. They need to get back on track. They're back at home. Green Bay really didn't impress me Monday night. They won the game. They did what they had to do. Apparently, they still have a shot at the playoffs. They win out. That shot will end this week. I think Miami wins at home. Yep.
yeah, and it's actually supposed to be pretty chilly. It's supposed to be like 48 degrees in Miami, I
In
believe.
Miami?
Yeah,
Wow. Talk about that weather then, huh? Gee, I mean, I knew it was gonna be cold. 48 in Miami. That's gotta be like a record low. Dang. But